Meet Huawa, a young woman in Nigeria and a survivor of sexual violence. She shows us that tragedy does not have to define your life.
My name is Huawa Ojeifo. I'm 28 years old and I live in Abuja in Nigeria. I'm the founder of She Writes Woman, and we're a movement of love, hope, and support that gives mental health a voice in Nigeria by empowering people who actually live with mental health conditions to tell their own stories, to advocate for their own rights, and to create their own solutions. So I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm the last of 4 kids, middle class family, I think. We're very academic in nature. And while that has, definitely set me up for success in everything that I do, I always knew that, deep inside I wanted to be somebody who, stood for something. I was 21 years when I got raped. This was the incidents that actually changed the course of my life to a large extent. I don't really want to use the word naive because it could have happened to anybody. I'd built a sense of trust with somebody that I thought, I could trust. And it was just a case of, the person taking advantage of that. I know that I was peeing down on the bed. I know that I was murmuring and begging and pleading like, please, please, please don't do this. Please don't do this, please. I remember when he was done and it's amazing. I just let out this very hysterical laughter. I think it was just like your mind trying to process what just happened to you. At some point, I'm trying to brush it off. At some point, I'm having crying spells. And then I'm waking up in the middle of the night and I am weeping, or I'm waking up from nightmares. And it stays with you. I felt, in all honesty, truly that I was broken. And I don't say that just to sound very poetic or anything. I genuinely believe that I was broken. Sexual violence does things to individuals that, in my experience, I know can hinder your full potential in life, can hinder you from really and truly coming into yourself. It just felt like this is it. This is what's going to define the rest of my life. So I started She Writes Woman first as a blog, and it was more than anything just an outlet. So I turned my blog into what I needed. I started getting feedback from my blog post in late 2015, and it was beginning to take off from there. So as an organization now, She Writes Woman really does 3 core things. And one is our policy advocacy. The other aspect of our work is what I like to call intersectional solutions, and that's where we have our helpline. The third part is what we call Safe Place Nigeria, and it is now a virtual closed community that is accessible for a fee, where Nigerians who are mental health conscious can have access to self-care tools, wellness resources, that bit of community, and all of that they can really use to ensure that mental health is a lifestyle. So for any woman who has dealt with some level of trauma or has gone through any period where they felt like their mental health is really tough, or some sexual violence experience, I think the first thing that I would like to tell her is that first, it wasn't your fault. So it's not that I am a strong woman, it's just that I'm resilient, that no matter what comes at me, I'm gonna feel the heat. I may take a beating, but I'm gonna get up the next day and I'm gonna do the next right thing. Strong? No, I don't buy strong woman. I buy resilient woman. Take it and get up tomorrow and continue to get up and get up and get up.
And if you want to support Huawa's work, you can head over to shewriteswoman.org.